The High Renaissance was a time in which the Mediterranean element in European civilization was strongly dominant. Only toward its close at the end of the 10th century did the northern, Protestant, coal-rich fringe of Europe begin to flex its muscles, politically and technologically. The Portuguese had explored Africa and the East. A Genoan, Columbus, had sailed to America in Spanish ships. Aside from navigation and mining, the leadership in techniques unquestionably belonged to Italy. Italian architects framed the neoclassical style which was to be imitated elsewhere. Italian engineers, among them Leonardo da Vinci, excelled in the arts of fortification and civil engineering. They constructed the first European canals for inland transport, developing essentially all the techniques ever required. The most skillful metalwork was done in Italy and described by an Italian, Vannocchio Biringuccio. The Italians were expert in glassmaking. Murano, outside Venice, was already old as a center of this art, and perfected, upon Arabic foundations, the gorgeous art of tin-glazed earthenware, Majolica. Especially associated with the cities of the Romagna and Tuscany, the Italians did the most beautiful work in textiles, in which they employed elaborate silk-throwing machinery and complex, though as yet purely manual, looms for weaving figured fabrics. A few essential materials, including the dyers mordant, alum, and sulfur, were derived almost exclusively from Italian sources. Some of Europe's finest printing was done in Venice. Some of its best gunsmiths were in Brescia. The first use of a screw press for striking coins and metals, an art in which the Italians excelled, was in Rome. Every traveler returned home from Italy laden not only with pictures and statuary, but with as much domestic furnishing as he could carry. The Italian Renaissance was not only a mood or an intellectual movement, it was the culmination of the development of civilized living which had been taking place throughout the 62th century. These alone made its opulence possible.